So it had been a while since we had gone on a vacation. We drove almost 3,000 miles, went through 9 states on this trip to DC.
Most of them being states I've never been to before. We got to do a different type of vacation, like an education vacation. We got to learn quite a bit. We got to see some amazing places.
All right, so day 1, we trekked almost 8 hours to Knoxville, Tennessee. This was the first stop on our tour, and it was really just, we needed a place to spend the night, but we got to see a cool park.
Yeah. I also ate too many breadsticks at Fazoli's.
Fazoli's. We had to go to Fazoli's because where we're from, we don't have Fazoli's anymore, but we did back when we were in college, and your mom loved it, so.
The pizza wasn't good, but the breadsticks were the thing I ate the whole time. I ate at least maybe 10, at least. And then we went to a playground. My stomach hurt, and I regretted everything I did.
You regretted all the breadsticks?
Yeah.
Anytime we're out on the road somewhere, we usually try and find a park to stretch our legs and just get some exercise out. And that place was really cool.
Yeah, it had some really cool slides. And
we ran a lot, and there was like this huge tower, where there was like multiple ladders you had to climb up to get all the way to the top.
It was really cool. I was so surprised.
And there was this guy that was climbing like on the outside of the tower. He was like climbing up, and it was like, yeah, it was pretty insane.
Did he inspire you to be mischievous?
No.
Good. That's good. That's a good thing. And we got to stop for the first time for you guys and for me, a Bucky's.
Here he is, Bucky.
That was quite the experience.
Yeah, we got our own ices for the first time ever.
I made blue cherry. So basically it was a concept that I made. It was like blue, raspberry, and cherry. And I mean like blue cherry.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. But what a hybrid. Like what a hybrid.
I did not think that gas stations had to be that huge.
Seems like a bit extravagant.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad thing. I mean, they wanted to have like an experience for when you're on road trips. So they gave us Bucky.
What did you think about all the activities that your mom had planned?
So we basically had this like, we had a van, a picture of the van that we own, and have like little like pictures of the places we're going, and we move the van picture and stick it to the picture of where we're heading to, or where we are already.
Each leg of the trip.
Yeah. We got to read some of the Chronicles of Narnia, book 1. We also had a road trip bingo for like food, like restaurants. We got all of them during the end. The hardest one was Culver's. We do not see that often. Yeah.
What about the license plate game?
Oh yeah. We didn't get all of those because those things are hard. We got several of Virginia's, Tennessee's, Maryland's, Washington, D.C.'s.
We got some far away ones though. We
know.
got California, we got Washington.
Yeah, we got Oregon, we got Rhode Island. I think we even...
Didn't we see in Alaska?
Yeah, we did.
I mean, that's crazy. That's some crazy stuff. Saw a lot from Canada as well.
Yeah.
One thing you were really good at, the license plate scavenger hunt.
Oh, I was literally the only, on the first few days, I was literally the only one doing all the work. If one of us finds it, we all count it. So basically like, so put it like this, I found New Jersey and they didn't see it, so they'll just put it on their thing.
Yeah, we're working together.
It's just not fair. I just don't like that.
Super Gilbert teamwork, all right?
Okay.
What were some of your favorite activities?
I liked eating food. And
lots of snacks.
And I liked eating food, and I liked eating more food.
All right, day 2, we drove to Williamsburg, Virginia.
Yeah.
And this was the place of our first educational stop. We got to go to
Yeah.
Colonial Williamsburg.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that place?
It was a lot of walking. A lot of seeing poop from the horses that stopped by. A
Well,
lot of
horse-drawn
old houses.
carriages, Kanan. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, but smelling that poo. Ugh.
It was way bigger than I thought it was going to be. I mean, there were many
Way bigger.
streets, blocks and blocks of all these colonial-style houses.
Colleges, churches, taverns where you can get sodas and stuff. It was a huge thing. I mean, I really liked the houses, but does this count? The gift shop.
Oh, the gift shop was cool, yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. It had a lot of cool stuff. We even got our own East Williamsburg shirts.
Everly lost her water cup,
All right.
and then
And then, surprisingly, we found it on our way back. Declan saved the day for that one.
I walked up a few stairs and I was like, no. No way.
And lucky for you guys, 10 minutes away from Colonial Williamsburg.
Was Great Wolf Lodge.
First time you've ever got to stay at a Great Wolf Lodge. What'd you think about that experience?
It was, oh man. It was crazy.
I didn't do so well on the surfing, but I fell a couple of times, but it was pretty fun.
Pretty fun. And hey, you did win something though. Didn't you win laser tag?
Oh yeah, I won laser tag and I won second place on bowling. And guess what? My friend Jackson, who won first place, won the third best score of the day.
We got to go on this DC trip with another family from our homeschool, so that made things
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Amazing. The water slides are so cool.
I like their water park and their themes. I like their donuts. They have Dunkin's Donuts there. I wonder how they got permission.
I'm sure they worked a deal out. Pro tip for you homeschool families out there: Great Wolf Lodge has a great rate for homeschool, a great homeschooling discount for one night. So I mean, it was the cheapest place. Surprisingly, it was the cheapest place we stayed on the whole trip.
What?
Yeah, I know, crazy, huh? Day 3, we woke up and drove north to Mount Vernon.
Yeah. The place where George Washington walked, lived, and rested. We got to get on a tour for it on the inside. We also got to have this clue thing where we got to solve all these clues.
So basically, it is like a scavenger hunt and a puzzle. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna like walk around and look for like clues, and you're gonna have to solve them by entering the right code. After that, you could go to the answer center, and basically you can earn a prize. It wasn't big, but it was pretty good.
It was pretty cool, yeah. It was one of those,
It was like one of those little coin things that you paste.
yeah, like a stamped penny with
It
Mount
was
Vernon
pretty
on it.
cool. Yeah. And the best part about it, I earned it.
A lot of the stuff was real. We even got to see the key to the Bastille, you know, the place for the French Revolution, stuff like that. That was the real one that they gave to George Washington. We got to see both of his tombs, his old tomb and his new tomb. We got to see the inside. We got to see the room and the bed that George Washington actually died on, the deathbed for it.
What'd you think about that view?
It was a big view. It was a pretty cool view.
Yeah, and you wanted to go out there. You said it was so cinematic. The Potomac River. Can you imagine? That's where our first president, he just every day went back out there, saw that view. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was a really cool experience. If you guys ever are near there, just go ahead and try it out. It's really cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but it might have been my favorite part of the entire trip.
What?
I know, crazy, right?
My favorite part was like the White House. And we'll get to that in another video.
In a future video, because after we left Mount Vernon, we headed north another 30 minutes to DC, but that will be
The next video.
Check it out in the next video.